Hello out there in YouTube land, welcome to the OK Good Review channel. And today guys, we have a very naughty latch. And you can see it doesn't want to retract enough unless you give it a good whack. So we've got some issues here. You can see it's definitely having some lube issues. So we're going to take this apart and see if we can find out whether it is in the mechanism with the actual latch itself or from the knob. And first, we need to take the screws out. So really briefly before I do this, one of the things about this is that these are fairly long screws and you have to approach them, as you can see here, at an angle, right? So you want to make sure that you have a screwdriver that will at least go past this. If you only have a stubby, you most likely will not be able to perform this kind of work. And there are the screws. So we now are going to take this out. So this one, set that over there. You can see here the inside of a door. Now, see the screws are popping through there. And so I'm thinking it's this middle part that's the problem. This part turns fairly readily. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our old buddy, Mr. Graphite. And I don't necessarily want to take this out if I can avoid it. So I'm just going to shoot some in there. Now graphite, of course, is a lubricant you see a lot in locks. We have a ton of it in there because it does not have any, it doesn't come in a spray, it's not liquid, so there's not really a lot that you can run into as far as getting things sticky. So we need to put this back in. Okay. I'm just going to work this oil here. Just going to work it around. Get some of that graphite getting that action going. Alright. Okay, so doing it on the mechanism wasn't doing the trick completely, so what I did was wound up shooting some in through the actual latch. And you can see graphite is a dirty business. And so you definitely are going to want to try to, a little goes a long way. I probably overshot it, but because it doesn't use liquid, it's also super handy to use in winter if you have a car lock that is stuck and freezing, which of course is my first experience with it. I bought this tube probably 20 years ago. I still haven't used it completely up. So a little goes a long way. But if you have a frozen car lock in the winter, this also is a handy thing to have for it as well. And I mean like the key in the lock kind of a thing. I don't know if anybody has those anymore. Almost everything's automatic, but it's good stuff to have around. Alright, so moment of truth. And yes, we have it. It is retracting completely correctly. So, yeah, good. Alright, so now we've got one of the things that these are a pain to line up to, so I always like to have a flashlight so I can just start the holes just a little bit, getting a thread a little bit on the pilot side, and then I complete it totally from there. So it's good to have these two. Baby wipes. Baby wipes are interesting because they will take almost anything off. So graphite, you can see, is no challenge at all for the baby wipes. There we go. Nice and clean. Get all that off. And get it off this side too. There you go. We are right as the mail. We'll see y'all next time, guys. If you enjoyed this look at hand cleaning graphite after you fix a doorknob, as well as applying graphite to sticky doorknob and the door mechanism, we'd sure love a thumbs up, guys. Red subscribe button if you have not done so already. I've got a few more projects, so I just kind of do these when they come up, but I've got a few more in the wings, so stay tuned for those. I don't know if you'll get a blue notification button or comments. If there are, please feel free to use them. Whether there are or not, guys, we would love you to come follow us on our Twitter feed. Updates to the channel are made pretty much as soon as they happen by me. And there's Twitter specific content such as some of our toy displays and stuff if you're interested in that. We'd love to have you if you use Twitter, so please come follow us. But there it is. The latch is unstuck and we are good to go. And we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.